Hello and welcome to episode 198 of Topicopedia, the show that bravely asks you the question, what if nothing much happened but we talked about it for an hour anyway?
Speak for yourself. Some of us have spent the week battling our own immune systems like it's a hostile takeover. I've got symptoms, I've got vibes, and I've got absolutely no medical explanation.
Meanwhile, I've had a dangerously calm week. No drama, no illness, no plot twists, just vibes so uneventful they could be used as a sedative.
Honestly, if Steve were a breaking news alert, it would just say, man had tea. It was fine.
It was very fine. Anyway, why is it put me on the next line again? This week we're diving headfirst into your feedback, which we love almost as much as Nicole Googling, is this normal at 3 a.m?
For legal reasons, that's allegedly. We'll also be chatting through our notable news stories of the week because nothing says fun podcast like mild outrage and confused headlines.
Or confused presenters for that matter. Plus, a brand new discussion on things that feel illegal but absolutely aren't.
Like sitting in a parked car with the engine off, or eating crisps in bed, or Steve feeling joy without first apologising.
It feels wrong, Nicole. We've also got our usual features, Exhibit A, where this week we're looking at the Holiday Inn fire.
Which is considerably more dramatic than Steve's entire year so far.
True, we've got Meme of the Week, where we prove the internet is both unhinged and correct.
And Joke of the Week, where one of us tells something dreadful and the other pretends to laugh out of professional obligation.
You'll never guess which one of us that usually is.
It's you. It's always you.
So buckle up, grab a drink, adjust your posture like you're doing something illegal, but you're not. Well, I don't know, I can't see you. And join us for episode 198 of Topicopedia, featuring chronic illness, chic, aggressively uneventful living, and jokes that may or may not be medically advised.
Oh, let's go before my body changes its mind again.
Yeah, let's go before I forget how to read a script. Again.
Yeah. Not with it this week, are you, Steve?
I'm just used to it just putting one thing on one line. But, you know, you've formatted it and everything. You've got it going on to the second line.
I haven't done a thing. It's just, this is how it is now. And for some reason, Slack doesn't want line breaks anymore. Okay. And so we don't have them. I mean, I read it off of the notes on my phone, so I have line breaks.
Ooh,
but you don't, and it's confusing. Line breaks are important, boys and girls. Punctuation matters. But anyway, that aside, how's your week been, Steve?
It's been all right. Yeah. It's been sunny today. It's like the first.
Yes, it has.
The first day of sunshine of the year.
I know. Well, I think it's been the second for us because I believe it was sunny on Valentine's Day. But yes, 2 days this year without rain. I mean, that is quite something, isn't it?
We are going some, yeah.
I mean, I hope we're just getting all the rain out of the way so that we can have a beautiful summer.
What it is because of what's going on in the world, they've been distracted from cloud seeding across the UK.
Pardon?
Class. I'm going down a conspiracy corner there.
Oh.
Cloud seeding, making it rain.
Oh.
Chemtrails, all that malarkey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what it is. They're not really at war. They're just making it rain so that we can be really depressed. Spend all our money out of depression or something. I don't know. It's probably good for the economy. I don't know. It's good for, you know.
The current lot don't have a clue what's good for the economy.
It's good for light box sales, isn't it? Everyone's sad and gone out and bought a light box with all their money. That's what it is. It's the light box companies. They just want us to buy their shit. We're over it now, guys. I feel like today you look outside and it's like spring has sprung.
Spring has sprung. You know what? My postie turned up this morning and she didn't even have her coat on.
Really?
Yeah. She was like, oh, it's quite warm today.
Gosh.
I'm like, oh,
that's
okay,
mad.
That's good. Yeah, sun's out. You know, and you're not having to traipse around in a coat.
Sun's out, guns out, or not quite?
Not quite.
We'll save that for April, maybe. Yeah. I mean, my friend came round today in shorts.
Wow. Yeah, I mean,
fucking shorts.
My son wears shorts all year round. It's like there's no telling him.
Do you know, I know a few blokes actually who do. I think they're mental, but I have to appreciate that my internal thermostat just doesn't work like in my body. What a surprise. And I'm generally running a little colder than everyone else. So even in the summer, I'm a little colder than everyone else. And yeah, anyway, any fucking way. So anyway, how's your week been?
Yeah.
Did I ask you that?
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Been all right. Apart from today, Immense Printing, we got a copyright claim on Etsy for something that we actually designed ourselves.
Oh no!
Like last year.
Of all the things they could have done it on, they did it on something that you did actually make yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
For goodness sake.
The dramatic exit sign.
Really?
Yeah, we've got a claim on that. I'm going to try and fight it because they've done it as a trademark, which is a bit strange to me because usually, like, you trademark something like a logo. Like, the whole point of a trademark is, like, it is something that people
unique.
Something people identify as being your company.
Yeah.
So you don't look at the dramatic exit sign and go, oh, it's whatever bloody company's got the trademark, Holly and Co. or something daft like that, gift company. And the fact that the whole thing is entirely based on an emergency exit sign and has the character running out the door, which is standard on emergency exit signs, and it's similar to emergency exit sign text. Just the whole style is just basically an emergency exit sign. So I don't understand which bit they actually think they can claim trademark to. So I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna say no.
I think you should. I think you'll win. Do you reckon someone else who sells something similar has kicked off because they think they came up with it first and they think that somehow gives them ownership?
Well, they have actually trademarked it. That's the thing.
Oh,
like if you go on the intellectual property website and put in the code that they gave us. It's listed there as being a trademark.
That's wild.
Yeah, but I don't understand how you can trademark something that isn't. Yeah, I mean, it's not copied directly. It looks similar, but then so do emergency exit signs. Where do you draw the line? They've got them in green. Why are the emergency exit sign people not suing them for using a similar font, the running man, and the color of green?
Yeah.
And suing them and go, oh, yeah, it looks a lot like ours, that.
How? Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Well, have a good fight and let us know how you get on with it because it sounds absolutely stupid to me.
Yeah, I'm going to argue back against it. But if they spent 170 quid on that, you can see why they're arguing this off. I mean, to be fair, it is no skin off my nose because we can just design it again and do a better design. Just have it different enough. We can put a bloody crown on the man or something like that, and have it so it's a woman running or whatever. And we can definitely diva it up somewhat and actually probably make the design better than theirs.
Do you know what? I bet you could. Yeah.
But then they'll probably still come back and go, oh, no, the whole concept was our idea. Like, you can't really make a concept of an exit sign.
No, you can't.
It's just something the country has had for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Exactly.
No, only I can have exit signs. But yeah, it just shows how ludicrous the kind of like copyright system is.
Yeah.
Because you don't look at it and go, oh yeah, it's that company.
No.
You just go, oh, that's the product I want to buy it. And they're selling it as MDF and we're selling it as a metal sign.
That's different product. Different
product. That's what I would
say.
I bet
they're selling it a lot more for a lot more than you are.
They're selling it for £22.
And you're selling it for?
I think either £6 or £7.
Get on over to immenceprinting.co.uk. Go and get your budget signage. It's brilliant. Quick, get it before he gets sued.
Yeah.
Get on down. Honestly, you can't. Honestly, your prices are amazing. I think at some point you're just gonna have to put them up a little bit because, I feel like
gonna have lawsuits to pay out for.
Well, there's that. Yeah, there is that. Oh my god, it's just wild that that's the one that's got you, not Yorkshire tea or whatever else.
Don't tell them anything.
Sorry, not Yorkshire tea. Another well-known tea brand that
just go Cravendale. Or
yeah.
Or
we haven't got Berkshire tea.
Berkshire tea,
yeah, Berkshire tea. That well-known brand. Berkshire tea. There you go.
Might make Berkshire tea.
Yeah.
Berkshire tea. It's a saying though, isn't it? Something's balked.
Is it?
Yeah, I've heard people say, "Oh, yeah, it's completely balked." That.
I've never heard it.
Yeah.
Oh well, I've said something clever. I didn't even realise I did it. Oh my goodness. Oh. Right. Well, anyway, my week. I've been feeling marvellous until today. I don't feel very well.
Oh, you couldn't just in time for the show. At least I'm here to take your mind off it.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's marvellous. I mean, I just IBS and fibro. It's just the same old drill. Just, I don't know. When you've had a really good run and you've not been too bad for a while, and when it starts again, you just think, oh, really, though? I think every single time I kid myself into thinking, see, I'm better now. Like, I'm all right. There's nothing wrong with me. And then it happens again. And it's like I feel really disappointed in it every single time. I feel a bit sad. But anyway, we're here. I've got more spiders than I had last week. What a surprise. Oh, great news on my pimping. So I don't know what I told you about this, if I've mentioned it much or not, but I have 2 females that I believe to be gravid, which means full of eggs. One of them is still growing. The other one, she's gone into shed, which in the hobby we call this a pre-lay shed. So she's going to shed
my spiders be in the shed than in the house.
Well, this is snakes. Sorry, okay. I should have probably.
I'd rather put the snakes in the shed as well than in the house.
Poor little snackers. Anyway, so yeah, it's called a pre-lay shed. And she's going to shed her skin, and that means we have a sort of 7 to 14 day window where she'll lay her eggs right after that shed. So it's like a little heads up when they do that. So really exciting times. Eggs are on the way, and I am fucking excited, and I am shitting myself at the same time. But maybe that's why my IBS is kicking off. I don't know. But yes, I'm going to be a grand pimp. It's coming anytime now. So I've been very excited. I've not really had a lot go on, except I'm excited about my snakes, and I've got new spiders again. 12 now.
Excellent.
Yeah. I suppose we better do a show.
Crack on, aren't we? Yeah, let's crack on.
Got something to say? Well, don't be shy. Slide in our DMs, Topicopedia.online. Love us or hate us, we'll read it out loud, even if it's weird
or makes Jerry proud. Yeah, we saw your NFT, cheers, chair. Still can't unsee all that pubic hair. Then came the tale that we can't explain. A dildo dick stuck to the cabin in a plane. And who could forget
that fateful hour when chihuahuas rose and seized world power?
So love us or roast us, we're not gonna cry. We'll read out your filth with a wink and a sigh. Be cheeky, be brutal, be gross, we don't care. We've seen Uncle Jerry's pick. Nothing compares. Nothing compares.
Okay, so feedback for episode. Yeah, this is episode 198. Have we got feedback this week?
So I've got some feedback. Have you checked our socials this week, Steve? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll
Yeah.
read out
Yeah,
Andy's
have.
feedback whilst you gather up the bits from the socials, and we'll go through that at the end. At this point, if you're roasting us, you're just giving us really fun content, guys. We love it. Keep your roasts coming in. Okay, so Andy says, yeah, now is a bad time to be called Andrew/Andy, but Nicole's saying it should be called And. What am I? The start of Steve's intro to the podcast in the old days.
Yeah.
Well done for articulating that, Andy. I would have struggled to have brought that out in a sentence. He says, speaking about things that doesn't sound illegal but are, it reminds me of a Tom Scott video of 10 things that are weirdly illegal in the UK. Went back on the old way back machine and sorry, this is a completely separate part, my bad. Went back on the old Wayback Machine and listened to episode 138 of the podcast. That's over 70 episodes ago. No, it's a lot of episodes ago anyway. And Nicole mentioned about buying from Facebook adverts wipe, and wonder if it's something she still uses. That's the thing that puts a bit of gel on the loo paper for when you're turning your bike around to keep your bike squeaky clean.
Yeah.
And then he said, also, Nicole bought and tried Air Up. She liked it. Though another thing, I wonder if she uses still. Well, Andy, let me tell you that I still have my Air Up. But unfortunately, I still also have the little cartridges because I've kind of got bored of it and just forgot to use it. So Air Up has not stood the test of time with me. However, Wipe, I have reordered. I do love Wipe. It's brilliant because you get their starter pack. Just sign up with the new email to get it the next time. You get really good saving by buying the starter pack. And because with the starter pack, you get 2 little travel size ones. So it's nice to have one in your handbag in case you have to have an emergency turn your bike around. And I like to have one to pack to go on holiday with, you know? So, yeah, I absolutely love it. It is so, so good. Especially... I'm quite overly regular, shall we say, a little frequent, you might also say, because I do suffer with IBS. So it's quite nice. You don't get chafing like you might without it. So I fully stand by Wipe. It's worth every penny. Go and order yourself a starter kit. We are not sponsored, but we should be.
I know I was going to say, you're about to give a promo code to use or what?
I know.
Got affiliate code.
I think I should have one, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I do really, really like it. It's such good stuff. It's so good. So yes, thank you, Andy, so much for the feedback. What have you got there, Steve, for us?
Do you remember, was it last week, the week before, where we were looking at comments on our
I believe
YouTube?
it was last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
And someone commented 2 months ago, neighbour, without the U.
Yeah.
So then we said, guessing we're not from the UK then. And they put, I'm not. And I put, that explains it. Where are you listening from? And they put, I can't remember. Sorry for my mistake correcting the grammar entirely my fault. You can't remember where you're from? And I put, no need to apologise. We stick a U in there. No idea why. It's the same with the word colour. And he's put, okay, exclamation mark.
Maybe this is like someone quite young.
Maybe.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I feel like TikTok does sort of have that sort of audience, but how strange!
And the one that
what
called
a
us
strange
losers
response.
had replied to us, but now the reply's not
Right.
there. It's vanished.
Oh, what did it say? Do you remember?
I can't remember now. What's the difference between a girl? I've clicked it now and now it's playing. Right. No, it's gone. Where's it gone? Oh, have they done a dirty delete?
A dirty delete. We saw you. We
did.
know what you did. We know what you did. Oh dear. Oh dear. Have we had any more?
Oh wait, no, sorry, I found it. I was doing some kind of thing where it hid some of the comments.
Okay.
Because we said, which though, awkward loser, cute loser, or still texting my ex loser. And they
yes, we did.
replying to a comment 2 weeks later because it took you that long to come up with a mid-ass reply. To which I responded, "You're right. We outsourced the comeback, and the interns let us down."
That's fair. Any response to that?
No response to that one.
No. Why am I not surprised?
Yeah,
That's a good comeback, though. I like it. The interns did let us down a little bit, I suppose. But fancy waiting 2 weeks for a reply, though. Bless your heart. We at least we got back to you. You weren't completely rejected.
No, exactly.
Oh dear.
So please do comment on any of our stuff you see, just because we just like writing comments.
We like to see it. I mean, look, we do say love us or roast us. We're not going to cry. I've actually quite enjoyed the roasting. So by all means, could I just clarify that they're roasting our jokes that we repost on our socials. I feel like some of our jokes really are that bad. They do deserve a roast, and that's fine.
Probably. That's why we do them.
Yeah. It's sometimes funny when it's not funny. Exactly. So anyway, head over to topicopedia.online. You can fill out our sexy feedback form. Give us a fake name. Give us a fake email. We don't really mind. Or you can use a real one. And then we can trace you. No, that's not true. And of course, we don't do anything with your information except we reply to you. That's literally it. And of course, you can get a hold of us on any of our socials. You can leave us a comment or you can hit us up in the DMs. You can, you can give us a like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff.
Way.
Yeah, way. That's it.
I had some enthusiasm there.
Hey there, folks, come take a peek. It's notable news of the week. Headlines, highlights, what's on trend from start to finish, beginning to end. Stories big and stories sleek. It's scoop you want to see. Smart and snappy, fresh and chic. Notable news of the week. Notable news of the week. Hey! Notable news of the week.
Notable news this week. I don't know. What do we think's been going on? I don't think there's been any news this week, has there?
Oh, no news whatsoever. Nothing.
news.
It's been dry as fuck. Dry as a nun's panties.
Let's start with Kelly Osbourne. Have you seen the pictures of her this week?
I've seen pictures of her for a while. She's not looking well.
She isn't, is she?
No.
What do you think that is? Is it Ozempic or eating disorders? Or
I think, yes, Ozempic, but she did also just lose her father, didn't she? So I don't think she's so hot right now. Someone needs to take her to Mackey's. We'll do it, won't we, Steve? Shall we take her?
Has she had work done as well, do you think?
Of course she has.
Why is it?
Of course she has.
This work done and then they look worse for it as well.
She didn't used to have lips like that. Bless her. I mean, look, I'm not against a little bit of work here and there, but I think the work should be subtle. Work should be, oh my goodness, you look radiant today, and what have you done differently? Did you change your shampoo? No, about a fucking facelift. Do you know what I mean? Like, it should be you just looking a lot better, not, oh, you've had all this done. I can see you've had that done. It shouldn't be noticeable, I don't think. It should be noticeable in a subtle way, not in a really obvious way. Does that make sense?
Yep, completely.
I think that's how work should be done.
Yeah.
Also
this week, police officers sacked and banned from profession for using WFH trick. So that's work from home, isn't it? Sacked using a picture frame to weigh down her laptop keys to give the false impression she was working from home.
She needed a mouse jiggler. That's what she needed.
What episode did I refer to that in?
That's going back. That would have done it. Yeah. See, Oh God, that's so funny. It's funny, but it's not funny. I mean, look, who hasn't? I don't believe for 1 minute that anyone who works from home, excuse me, hiccuping, doesn't have like a little cheeky couple of minutes here and there. Do you know what I mean?
So it says here, the officer admitted to using a corner of a frame to weigh down the keys so her laptop would not go into sleep mode during a period of challenges in her personal life. An investigation was opened after data used by the force's professional standards department showed the officer's keystrokes were significantly high. Nothing to do with the fact it was the same keys being pressed constantly.
Oh God. Oh no.
Oh yeah. I mean, God, yeah. If you got stuff going on at home, it's best just to talk about it to your employer, isn't it? And
I think it's better to be upfront because generally, not always, but generally, employers want you to be on your A game, and they're going to want to make sure that, I don't know. Generally, people will work with you, won't they? To
that's
make
what we like to
allowances or
think
whatever.
with most companies. Yeah, that's
Not all do. Certainly not all do, but yeah, I don't know. If you've got a good, it's always worth going the correct route.
Yes. Rather than going straight down the frauding your
route,
employer.
yeah. Not that you've ever done that, obviously.
No. Anyway, this week, Brian Tyler Cohen has had a guest on his podcast. We might have a guest on our podcast next week if we're lucky.
We might do.
But who's the guest that Brian Cohen's had on their podcast?
I don't know, but it's not as good as our guest.
No, it's not going to be as good as our guest. It's only Obama.
Oh, definitely not as good as our guest.
Not as good as our guest.
No.
And Barack Obama claimed in the podcast that aliens are real.
Okay.
And then later on went to social media to clarify his comments. So he says they're real, but he hasn't actually seen any. And they're not at Area 51. No,
I believe that.
I think they moved a lot out of Area 51 before they... To be fair, I probably should not comment on anything whether it's a conspiracy or not, because I did upset someone with my comment on... I was kind of joking about the moon landing being faked.
Yeah.
But also also genuine question, how did they get the camera out there first?
I think part of what we do is look at it from both angles, and it's good to ask the questions. And that was kind of the point that was being made, wasn't it, at the time? It's good to ask questions, challenge everything. It's quite a smart thing to do. But yes, you got into a bit of hot water over that, didn't you?
Yeah, someone weren't too keen on the clip I put out of our show. 1 minute of our show to showcase us, and it really offended somebody who basically said what I was saying was retarded. So fantastic.
Which is not the kind of language we condone on this podcast. That is outdated and unnecessary. I think the correct terminology is crippled needs or something. Special needs. I don't know. Fuck. Demonetized. Not that we're monetized, but
You got to get monetized first to get demonetized.
I know, but if we were monetized, I've just demonetized us. But I don't even know what the correct term is these days. But it's not that, is it? No. I don't know. That's a term I actually really don't like. I know I say a lot of stuff, and but I don't like that one. That's not very nice. And I was privy to the conversation, and I thought that person was very unnecessarily rude and insulting your intelligence without, for some reason, being able to substantiate their own claims.
Yeah.
So one has to wonder whose intelligence, and if there was a lot of projection going on there, just saying. But anyway. Yeah. Thank you for that feedback.
Yeah.
Mr. Sir.
I've got an argument. I've got a topic here. No, an article here, but I think it's more of a topic. So I think we should do this as a topic either like later on or next week. So I'm going to save that there.
Oh,
we can read through that
okay.
next week.
Yeah.
Okay, what else did I have? Oh yeah. Oh, apparently something happened this week, and it involved just some, few missiles flying somewhere or other. Yeah, no biggie.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. A few little kaboomies letting off here and there.
My God, where do you start with it? So
I don't know, because I literally only heard about it for the first time yesterday. Because I live under my rock, and I did so well, didn't I? 48 hours of bliss.
Yeah. So just randomly, like over the weekend, it all kicked off in Iran because Trump decided to take down the regime that's, been causing. Well, they've been murdering their own people, basically. Sum it up. That's what it points to. So Trump said enough. Enough's enough. Put his foot down and done something about it. So then just suddenly, overnight, like UAE had to stop flights out of Dubai and stuff like that. You just saw Qatar Airways just cancel everything. Phenomenal.
And it's left a lot of people in the shit. I mean, I saw a lot of people stranded in Dubai, and they're just stuck there. They can't get home.
To be fair, there's worse places to be stranded.
I mean, there is, but I mean, the couple I saw interviewed on this particular news thing, they had the hotels won't put them up for free. They're saying if you want to be here, you got to pay, and they can't go to another one because all the others are saying the same.
Well, that's what travel insurance is for.
Well, I mean, is it though? Because apparently they're at the point where they've maxed out their credit cards, and maybe they didn't take travel insurance.
Well,
who knows?
There you go. Always take out travel insurance because you never know.
I appreciate that, but I appreciate that, but it's still an awful situation to be in, isn't it? I mean, not good.
I don't know. I think I'd rather be stranded there than be stranded here.
Well, I don't know, because they're seeing sort of things getting bombed near them and stuff. I don't think they're loving it.
It's not that bad. Not that bad. says me, who's miles away from it.
I think you're in quite a privileged position there, but
Look, I'm jealous. I've never been to Dubai. I'd love to go, but I've not been.
I don't fancy it now. I don't know about you.
Maybe not right now.
Fancy a bit less. Do you know, Dubai's never been one that's really gotten me excited, if I'm honest with you.
They're not.
I'd rather go to Japan.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Japan as well.
Let's go. Let's make a trip.
Let's go to Japan.
We'll get a few people involved. And if we split the cost, it'll cost us only, I don't know, £10,000 instead of 11.
If we can get sponsored, we will do. We'll do it live. We'll do a podcast live from Japan.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
okay,
that's a great idea. So there we go. Come sponsor us. We would love to do that. We would. Of all these stories that have come out about this kicking off, basically, once again, you've got Trump, who knows what he's doing. He knows what he wants to do. He's decisive, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm getting it done." And then you've got our Starmer, once again, just class A embarrassment on the world stage.
Yeah.
Flip-flopping around, not wanting to back it, not wanting to get involved, starting off by saying, "Oh, it's nothing to do with us," and then kind of like telling Trump, "You can't use our air bases."
Yeah.
Which, I mean, we're in NATO. They're an ally. How can we turn around and say, "No, you can't use them"? Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
They're paying in so much money into NATO to be able to support us. We should be there to support them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just unbelievable that they're too worried about upsetting certain people in this country that they won't put their foot down and stand with Israel on this. And it's got to the point now that Trump's come out with the claim that Starmer is no Winston Churchill, which is very, very correct.
I mean, that's an oversimplification of he's not wrong, but
But I mean, our defences as a country are that. I saw something about like the amount of vessels we've got, and most of them are in for maintenance or currently not able to go out and serve actively. So now we've got we've got French vessels defending British air bases in Cyprus. Like, you couldn't make it up. We just look so stupid.
We are so stupid at this point. I can't defend us.
No, I can't. This should show, right, what lunacy the Greens are and why they should not be allowed anywhere near power. Because if they were to cut defence budgets, denuclearise, is that the word?
Yeah.
We would be entirely screwed.
Oh, we're sitting ducks. Literally, like.
And don't forget, he said that if he got in power, he would want to get rid of our nukes and then go to Putin and say, we want you to get rid of yours as well. Could you imagine?
Yes.
It's beggars belief.
The thing is, I couldn't imagine before, but now we've got an absolute fucking moron in charge, and somehow humanity does this thing where it just needs to keep one-upping itself, and then they come out with Zach Polanski. I mean, I swear to God. I'd like... Yes, I can believe it. I can fully believe it now. I'm sorry to say. I can believe that... I don't think he would do it because... I don't think anyone would let him do that.
I don't know.
But I think he fully wants to, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a disturbing thing, that they want to get in on these promises, but then obviously getting it through actual parliament in the first place, hopefully, you know, some common sense will hopefully stand in the way and block things from happening.
Well, as Starmer is finding out, I have to say.
Yeah, Starmer's finding the brakes on a lot of things. And, you know, obviously having to U-turn and say, oh, yeah, we're going to help America out with this, as we should have.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
But it does mean that it has pushed gas prices up.
Of course. Me
being on a tariff where I pay depending on the wholesale cost, it's suddenly gone up a little bit, and it looks like it'll go up again. And I'm just holding tight, squeaky bum time. You know what? I'm glad the weather's warming up a bit because it means I'm using a lot less gas.
Yes.
If it was happening and it was like the middle of winter and we're using loads of gas.
Oh, God.
Then
could you imagine we're just going into late autumn and this kicks off? You'd be fucking raging, wouldn't you?
That's probably why Trump waited, because he's considerate like that and thought, you know what, the UK, they don't want to have to be paying out a fortune for the gas, so we'll wait for it to warm up.
They can't afford it. Yeah. No, that's it.
Yeah. I like to think he's got our interest at heart, you know.
Yeah, I actually think he does. I think he has a lot of people's interests at heart.
Yeah, there you go. So that's what's going on in the world, and watch this space. We'll see how long this war goes on for. I don't know how long it's going to go. Trump's not expecting it to go on for so long, but then he also expected the Iraq war, the Ukraine war to finish by now.
Yeah,
but I think they're just not really cooperating, no matter how much he threatens them, is he?
No, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
But yeah, I would be highly concerned if someone who thought he could hypnotize you into having bigger breasts was running the country.
I actually just find that so utterly disgusting as well. Like, it is funny that he thinks that, but on the flip side, I mean, he could hypnotize you into, I don't know, hair regrowth for bald men, or, you know, you could regenerate organs for, I don't know, people with
hypnotize your cancer away.
Yeah, but no. I mean, this guy wants to see big breasts everywhere. Like, fuck off, mate. I can't believe there are people that vote for this man.
No, exactly.
But they do.
Well, it's controversial, isn't it? Because of the by-election that happened in Gorton and Denton, where
what happened there then? Explain to me.
So Greens got the seats, but the person who won it, the Green Party member Hannah, is a plumber. Say plumber. Okay. She installs heat pumps or something, or sells heat pumps. Got a heat pump company. So yeah. But they were specifically targeting going round the mosques
Right. Okay.
and whatnot. And they were doing adverts in Urdu.
Right.
I think they probably conveniently missed out the bits about, we believe a woman can have a penis, that kind of thing. I believe they probably weren't translated into Urdu.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it was somewhat selective targeting of the votes.
Yes.
But then there's a whole controversy about the amount of votes that were postal votes and the amount of family voting that went on.
Yeah.
So people who didn't actually know what they were voting for, many of which don't speak English, so they might have seen the Urdu videos and might not have really actually known who they were voting for.
Yeah.
So there we go. It does leave a bit of concern because I think, it's great that women have the vote, but you shouldn't be forcing them and you shouldn't be standing there looking over their shoulder, making sure they tick the right box.
I agree. Massively.
So, even if you do like the Greens, even if you are going to vote for the Greens or whatever, right? Good for you, but let it be your choice.
Yeah.
And don't just tick boxes just because people tell you to. Do your own research. Have a look at different avenues and people scrutinising different parties and make your own choices.
I just think that people who don't speak the language probably look at, the fact that he's gone to the effort to do something that they can understand and they've gone, yeah, all right then. Why not? No one else has done that.
Yeah,
So,
true. But at the same time, it helps to be able to speak the language of the country that you're trying to vote for.
I completely
vote for the party
agree.
in. So I think
I completely agree. But I know people who have refused to, they're Polish, but they've refused to integrate completely. They came here as adults, not English speaking, and that was 20 odd years ago, and they still don't speak any English.
You see, if I went to a country and did that, I would not expect to be able to vote in their political system.
Agree. I think that's absolutely fair. Yeah, because I don't think you have capacity. You don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
So, they rely entirely on their son.
It's just
to do everything for them.
Yeah.
And I find it so wrong. Like the poor lad, or the poor bloke, he doesn't have time to do anything for himself. Nothing. Because he's constantly living there. Every doctor's appointment he's got to do with them, for them. Every bank thing. They just bought a house. He had to do everything. Estate agent's mortgage, the lot.
Wow.
Solicitors. Every single little thing. He has to live 2 lives, and it's 3 really, because it's both parents. Exhausting. It's not fair to do that to your kids. And I don't think you should come to a country and just expect to have your bum wiped. Like, come over here by all means, not on a dinghy. Come legitimately,
with something to offer.
And integrate with us. We're not horrible. We are all right, really. And become a part of our country. Because if we were to go to any other country and said, well, no, I don't want to live with people from your country. I want a community with only people from the UK, actually. And I'm actually offended that you're flying your own flag. I think we should have UK flags everywhere, but not yours. Yeah. That really is quite offensive to me. It's absolutely ridiculous. You just wouldn't go anywhere and expect that, would you? So, integrate.
Word of the week. Integrate.
Yeah, integrate.
So that's kind of where I stand on it. I think we'll wait and see what happens. It just upsets me to see that. Yeah, it can be.
It's been manipulated, hasn't it? It's been
to such an extent.
Very manipulated.
Because you don't know how much coercion went on with the postal votes as well. With it being such a high percentage, people could be forcing people to tick whatever.
It just seemed to come out of nowhere, didn't it?
But then obviously those who support Green are typically the ones that are saying, oh no, making a fuss over nothing.
Of course.
But I think Labour's probably paying attention now because this is something that was benefiting them and now it's not benefiting them, but they're the ones that are in a position where they can do something about it. So, it swings and roundabouts, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's interesting because I think they've done nothing but slag off Farage for God knows how long. Are they now going to turn their attentions towards Polanski?
Possibly. But you do know that that's not his real name either.
No, I do know that. Well, I can't remember what his real name was.
It's Dave.
It's like the misheard lyric, isn't it, from 5, 6, 7, 8 by Steps. My boots scooting, baby, it's driving me crazy. My obsession from a western. My dad's called Dave.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, so it's not Zach Polanski, it's David Paulden.
Why is he trying to sound like he comes from like the Ukraine or something? Like,
I don't know, but people go, oh yeah, Tommy Robinson, that's not his real name. Well, yeah, I know. And people make a big deal out of that. But no, if it's Zach Polanski, who's really left, oh yeah, we'll just completely forget that he's just not being the person who he claims he is.
It is just a bit sus, isn't it, when you have to use a stage name?
And out of curiosity, Zach Polanski isn't an MP and he lives in Greater Manchester. Born in Greater Manchester.
Right.
Did he not put himself forward for that seat because he didn't think he was going to win it?
I don't know, did he?
No, well, he didn't. He put that Hannah forward for it.
Ah. There you go.
So he's leading a party and he's not even an MP of the party.
Weird, isn't it?
That he's leading.
That's a bit strange, isn't it? Is that allowed?
Well, apparently so.
Must be.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Doesn't make any sense.
Oh. Anyway, anyone who listens to this who's really into politics will turn around and go, oh, they don't know what they're on about.
We don't know what we're on about, no, we don't. But, nonetheless, this is
I know. I'd like to think I know a fair bit. I've watched
I definitely think you know a lot more than I do.
I watch a bit of Bruce Unfiltered.
You come and teach me all the politics each week.
Bit of Bruce Unfiltered.
Oh, yeah, I like Bruce. Yeah. I don't watch a lot anymore. I'm so turned off to politics now. Like, I had taken quite a big interest in it last year and whatnot, but then this year it's just been like so much shit, and I've just gone, do you know what? I'm just going to remove myself because I'm starting to get pissed off with it all now. So I've gone back under my rock. My life is just snakes and spiders now. That's all I need.
I don't blame you. Anyway, ultimately, at the end of the day, forcing someone to vote a certain way is a true crime.
For the record. Exhibit.
So, for another true crime. Is that what I did there? Was that seamless? We've got...
You sent me this one. It's my turn to read this
week. It's your turn. Oh, yeah, okay.
So, yeah, you're off the hook, you lucky devil.
Oh, nice.
But you sent me this one.
I did.
So I'm looking forward to learning about it.
Okay.
So this is the 1978 Holiday Inn fire. Okay, so in the early hours of November 26, 1978, the world inside the Holiday Inn Northwest was quiet. It was Black Friday weekend, one of the busiest travel periods of the year, and the hotel was close to capacity. Guests slept behind closed doors, families returning from shopping trips, couples halfway through long drives, a large group of Canadian tourists from Ontario resting before the journey home. Nothing about the night felt unusual. But just before 2:30 a.m., in a place no guest would ever see, something ignited. The fire did not start in a guest room. It did not begin with faulty wiring or an unattended cigarette. It started deliberately, inside a first-floor storage area beneath a stairwell, stacked with paper products and cleaning supplies, a confined space, perfect conditions. Investigators would later determine that an accelerant had been poured, ignited, and left to do its work. This wasn't an accident. By the time the first flames took hold, the fire had already had a head start. Inside the hotel, there was no sudden chaos, no mass evacuation, no screaming alarms cutting through the dark. The building's fire alarm system was limited and poorly designed. One bell per corridor, not connected directly to emergency services. Many guests would later say they never heard it at all. Others heard something faint, indistinct, easy to ignore when you're half asleep in an unfamiliar room. Smoke, however, does not wait. It crept through the hallways and stairwells, thickening quickly, filling spaces meant to protect people. Fire doors designed to contain smoke had been left open or blocked. Ceilings and wall finishes burnt fast, producing dense toxic fumes. By the time anyone truly understood what was happening, escape routes were already compromised. The fire wasn't reported by the hotel. At approximately 2:38 a.m, an off-duty firefighter driving past on Westridge Road saw flames breaking through windows and called it in. Only then did sirens begin to move. The fire crews from multiple departments converged on the scene. In total, over 125 firefighters from 6 companies would battle the blaze. They arrived to a building already fighting itself. The structure was working against them. Firewalls inside the hotel did not extend to the roof, allowing flames to race through attic spaces. Windows near stairwells shattered early, feeding the fire oxygen. Smoke moved faster than people could. Firefighters forced doors, smashed windows, carried guests down ladders, guided them blindly through smoke-filled corridors. Some guests survived only because strangers, firefighters and passers-by alike, ran back inside. Approximately 170 people were rescued, but not everyone made it out. When the fire was finally brought under control, the scene inside the hotel was devastating. 10 people were dead, 8 women, 2 men. 7 were Canadian nationals. Some victims were found collapsed against doors, overcome by smoke before they could escape. Others were discovered inside their rooms, trapped as corridors filled with poison. One victim was burned so badly that dental records were required for identification. 34 more people were injured. The building, which had passed inspection just weeks earlier, had become a maze of lethal design flaws. There were no sprinklers, no effective smoke detection system, no direct alarm connection to emergency services. Every failure compounded the next. Investigators quickly ruled out accident. Fire specialists determined the blaze was intentionally set and using accelerant in a location that suggested planning and knowledge of the building. It was arson. And yet, no one was arrested. The case stalled, evidence aged, leads dried up, years passed. For decades, families were left with the same unanswered question: who did this and why? In 2011, more than 30 years later, the case was reopened by police in Greece. Investigators re-examined files, interviewed witnesses again, and reviewed evidence with modern techniques. In 2013, search warrants were executed. In 2014, authorities confirmed they had identified a suspect. By 2018, investigators publicly acknowledged they were looking at 2 possible individuals. Still, no charges. To this day, the person who started the fire has never been held accountable. The 1978 Holiday Inn fire is now taught in fire investigation and safety courses, not just as a tragedy, but as a warning. A reminder that compliance does not always mean safety, that minutes matter, that design decisions can become death sentences, and that sometimes, even when the cause is known, justice never arrives. 10 people checked into a hotel on a cold November night, expecting rest. They never left. So, wow.
See, that's left out something that I saw in it previously, suspecting that perhaps the off-duty firefighter may have started it because he happened to be in the area and happened to be driving past when he spotted it.
Oh, right. So he's actually a suspect.
That was the theory, because obviously he'd have known, that maybe that room, should be kept locked or whatever. Maybe he brought it up in the safety checks and nothing's ever been done about it, and he wanted to just maybe do like a sample thing, just like kind of like a warning, I'm guessing, rather than actually like killing people and burn the whole hotel down. He probably just thought, well, I don't know. Obviously, or maybe it was just
someone did it. It could have been him. I mean, why not?
Completely mischievous. That was just. Would someone have a grudge against the hotel?
Silly. Someone could have a grudge. Yeah, you don't know, do you? There could have been someone staying at the hotel that someone wanted out of the way, or wanted to send a warning to someone. You just don't know, do you?
I mean, because you would have thought, but it ruled it out. Discarded a cigarette, something like that. Someone having a crafty cig,
Which in those days, people would have been allowed to smoke inside in the rooms, in the lounge and everything. So
So then you would have thought it'd be something like that, but it's not.
No, it was definitely deliberate, but they're not able to say who.
There you go. That is an unsolved mystery indeed.
It is. Gosh.
I mean, it could even be aliens at that point.
I was just wondering if it was the aliens, because, I mean, maybe they were just a bit bored and they thought, well, there's not much going on Earth today. Why don't we start a fire and then we can watch the pretty show from up here?
Maybe. Could well be that.
Yeah. It's like, I keep seeing these videos on YouTube. They keep, things get like, once you've seen one, they keep showing you millions of them, don't they?
Yeah.
But it's this person who keeps ants, and they keep putting like a little plastic bottle lid with a different bug on to see what the ants do to it. And honestly, I've only seen one animal survive, and it was a jumping spider. But yeah, the ants always swarm it and eat it. And I just think, wow, that's so savage for whatever you've put on there. That's like actually horrible. I don't like watching them, but it's a bit like that, isn't it? The aliens could have done that.
Yeah,
they'd be like, I wonder what all these little ants would do if we set fire to one of their ant hills,
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh.
But yes, let us know at home or wherever you are. Let us know what you think. Who could have done it?
Yes.
Was it you?
It wasn't me.
Naughty boy.
I'm telling you, it weren't me.
Not you. But maybe it was Uncle Jerry.
Oh, I don't know. I think he'd have been a bit busy with the ladies.
In 1978, I think you're probably right. Yeah. Austin Powers has absolutely nothing on Uncle Jerry. Oh, dear. Right, well, going off of something that is most definitely illegal, we're talking a lot about things that are illegal lately, aren't we?
Yeah.
How about things that feel illegal, but they're actually not, and they are perfectly legal? Yeah. I thought we'd talk about that, and it just, we can have a breather. So something like leaving the house and immediately needing the toilet again. I've got my hand in the air because this is me. This is me to a T. I'm never quite ready to leave the house. My stomach just never feels like it's time to go.
I think it's the cold, isn't it? You walk out into the cold and you go, oh, I need a wee.
Oh, you need a wee. See, for me, it's not that.
Oh, okay.
I've got bikes. I've got bikes that are always in the departure lounge ready. My God. But my bladder's really bad as well. But I can typically go 20 minutes before I'm like, oh no. Here we go again, What else have we got here then?
Putting an empty mug back in the cupboard instead of washing it. No, don't do that. I mean, maybe if it's a glass and you've just had some water out of it. Because then you've not really dirtied it, have you?
Well, yeah, but if you've used it to drink out of, you've had your mouth on it, well, you do have germs on yourself.
No,
which if
I've not got any germs, me.
Shut up, Steve. No, I'm sorry. I would give it a little rinse. Like, just get a little tiny blob of washing up liquid, give it a quick wipe off, and put it on the draining rack. I mean, I wouldn't put it straight back in the cupboard anyway, but I'd let it dry first. Yeah, that to me feels a little bit illegal. Eating food straight out of the fridge at 2 a.m. like a raccoon.
Like a raccoon.
I am a raccoon. I am a human trash can, and I don't care who knows it. No, I don't think I eat food straight out the fridge.
No, I don't really.
No.
Like, what would you eat straight out the fridge, really? Like,
I don't know. I do quick fridge snacks. Like, I quite like to get a slice of cheese, and then, I do like a chunky slice of cheese, and then I cube it into tiny little cubes and put it in a ramekin, and I snack on that.
Yeah.
But that's not eating straight out the fridge.
No, that's true.
Snacking on cheese. I feel like that's acceptable.
What about wearing a coat but no jumper and hoping for the best?
I normally do it the other way around.
Yeah.
I normally wear a jumper and think, I'll be all right. I don't need a coat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, coat with no jumper is a bit weird because it's very committal. Like, wherever you're going, you take your coat off. You have to hope that it's warm in that building.
Yeah. My current coat is like a fleecy thing. So it's kind of, I can get away with wearing it indoors. Like a fleece,
that's not so bad then.
And I can wear it outside and it feels as warm enough to be a coat.
So this doesn't really apply to you then because your coat sounds like jumperish.
Yeah, my current one is kind of ticks both boxes.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. I wouldn't normally do that. So, sorry, I've just had the group chat, the family group chat. Someone's put, have you noticed the petrol prices shooting up? It certainly is here in Spain, that is. I expect there will be panic buying before too long. Oh, for God's sake, there's going to be toilet roll 2.0.
There was already panic buying yesterday. People trying to get their fuel before it went up. Yeah.
I'm so glad I don't have to live that life.
My car's already full, so I didn't bother. I don't drive as much now, so it doesn't really bother me too much.
Good. How about using the guest towel?
The guest towel?
I mean, why would I use the guest towel? I wouldn't even have a guest towel anywhere near my bathroom.
I don't even have a guest towel. I just have a stack of towels, and if a guest wants to use one, you can use one,
I have kept a guest towel, but so few people stay here now that the guest towels have just become integrated in with our towels now. But I did have guest towels, yeah. And it did feel a bit weird when I was, behind on the washing and I had to use the guest towel. Yeah, actually, that did feel a bit bizarre. So yeah, I understand that one.
So things that feel legal but aren't. Going into a shop for one item and leaving with 7 unrelated things. I kind of feel the other way around. I kind of feel if I don't pick up unrelated things and I've just gone in for one item, I look a bit stupid because it's like, why didn't I get that one item last time I went shopping?
I tell you what feels more illegal is when you go in for something and they don't have it and you have to leave empty-handed.
Yeah, that does feel illegal.
I hate leaving a shop empty-handed. Like, you just feel like awful, especially if it's a supermarket, because you've got to go past a banner, like a banner or a till or something to get out. Like, it's horrible. You can't. Oh
yeah, no. It's just awkward. Yeah, like
yeah,
you're not buying
that's
anything.
Worse.
Yeah.
Exactly. Normally when you go into the supermarket, you go in for more than one thing, but it'd just be typical that you need, I don't know, AAA batteries. You pop in to get them and they've run out. You don't need anything else. Oh dear. How about replying you too when someone says enjoy your day?
What's wrong with
I
that?
don't think. No, what's wrong with that? No, I'm not sure about that one.
No.
Uncle Jerry. I don't know about your prepping this week, mate. Interesting. No, I think that's fine.
What about walking to a room and completely forgetting why you're there?
That doesn't feel illegal. It's just really fucking annoying.
Yeah. Some of these are just things that are just a little bit irritating rather than actually feel illegal.
I do it all the time. I did it this morning because, this morning was a nightmare. I woke up too late And someone came round today. Sorry, Mum, that's why I missed your call. I woke up late and my friend came round and it was an absolute nightmare. Anyway, so, I was rushing to get ready and I'm like voice noting this person because, there's nothing worse than when you're meant to go around someone's house and they could just go radio silent on you and it's like, what we doing? Like, am I supposed to go? Am I not? And so I was like, God, I'm so sorry, sending this voice note. I've just woken up. I don't know what's happened. I forgot to set my alarm, blah, 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 blah. I'm getting ready. And then I'd walked into the bathroom and I thought, why have I come in here whilst I'm doing a voice note? Remembering I needed to clean my teeth. But I just couldn't remember. And it was like, God, what am I doing, Yeah. Yeah, not good. I don't like mornings where I have to rush. I had to rush today. Curse of the Tuesday, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else have we got?
We've got taking a screenshot instead of saving a phone number properly. I don't think I take a screenshot because I usually do the copy and the paste.
Yeah,
but I mean, if it's like a physical sign on a shop or a
that's
shop
different.
would I do that? I'd go on the website.
True.
Yeah, but if it's if it's something where it's not copy and pasteable, then I'd probably take a picture of it.
Take a picture of it. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes if in certain messages you can only copy the whole message and not just the number. And in that case, I would take a screenshot and then copy the number from the photo because I can do that.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think there's anything wrong with that if you need to. But yeah, I think that's fair. As long as you do actually save it, because otherwise
the whole exercise is pointless.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and my mother's just replied, and oil. They have oil central heating. So,
oh dear.
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. So how about throwing away a receipt in case you suddenly need it for legal reasons? Do you know, I'm not a business and I don't need to keep my receipts yet.
Yeah.
However, whenever the shop assistant says, do you need a receipt? God damn right I'm having my receipt.
Yeah.
I am going to throw it away when I get home, but I don't trust that you haven't taken all the tags off my stuff or, what if it goes beep, 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 beep and security runs over, he wants to check my receipt, make sure that it tallies up with what's in my bag. I can't prove it.
Oh, did I tell you about a couple of months ago when I did a click and collect in Asda?
No.
And they left the cap alarm on the top of the vodka.
Oh no!
And
what did you do?
I had fun breaking it open.
Don't you just essentially need a really strong magnet?
Like that day, but I didn't have a really strong magnet.
Okay.
That day, I couldn't be bothered. Well, I think I'd waited around too long, and I couldn't be bothered waiting to get it sorted. So
Fair enough.
Took it home and had fun. You can actually get the vodka out of it without taking the cap off. Because you can actually unscrew the cap and then tip it. But yeah, I mean, it held on for dear life. It was very strong. But once you break a couple of the clips, you can then manage to kind of break the rest and get it out.
Right.
But then
it's not something like, can I just point this out in case anyone's listening thinking I'm going to do that in the middle of the store? I don't think you can stealthily do this, by the way.
No, you can't do it in the middle of the shop. You'd need a magnet to do that.
Yeah.
But then we went again last week and did a click and collect and they left the tag on again.
Oh.
Like, why do they keep leaving these tags on these bottles for click and collect orders? It's just like ridiculous.
You ought to make a complaint to management, one feels. Someone isn't doing their job correctly. It's not good.
That one I couldn't be bothered trying to fight it again, so I just got them to remove it. I thought if we keep doing this, they'll run out of the tags one day.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, God, what a nightmare.
Yeah. There you go. Always have a magnet in your kitchen.
Always have a very strong magnet, yeah.
It's the same if you buy clothes as well. If you forget...
Yeah.
If you forget to take a tag off your clothes, have a magnet.
You got to be careful as well.
Shop.
Some of the tags you can't destroy because they have ink in.
Yeah.
And they will ink the clothes, so you have to be really careful. Yeah.
Have a magnet.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Anyway, things that feel illegal but aren't, include owning magnets. And taking off your own tags if they forget to take it off.
God, we sound like right criminals now, don't we? God, if you've only just tuned in.
Yeah.
It's not a criminal mastermind podcast, I promise you. Right, what have we got then? We've got putting something somewhere safe and never seeing it again.
Oh, okay.
I do it.
Does it
all
feel
the time.
illegal though?
Yeah, it fucking does.
It just feels annoying. Really annoying.
Yeah, it does. I mean, today was a classic. I own 2 tens machines, which is how I relieve my pain. And I really wanted one this morning and I couldn't find it. I checked everywhere. And when I was about halfway through having a coffee and I just suddenly thought, oh, I think I know where it might be. And I haven't checked. I will check. But I think I left it in my bag. But what I don't understand is I have 2 of them. Why could I not find either one of them? That's wild.
Yeah, because you need a third one.
I'm going to have to get a third one. I do actually want to get a wireless one because,
wireless
yeah.
What about opening the fridge repeatedly as if food might appear?
I feel like this is an end of the month struggle when you're like, right, what am I going to make for dinner?
Yeah.
And then you check. It's like you check the freezer. There's not much going on in there. You check the fridge. Not much going. Check the cupboards. And you think, I will just go back to the fridge. You just like check things again, just in case you miss something, or in case you have more inspiration. Now you've checked the other things. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think it feels illegal. It's just annoying at the end of the month when nothing seems to make a cohesive meal.
No. True.
I think that's what about listening to a voice note in public or on speaker for half a second?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not the kind of person that's going to start blaring tunes on the bus.
No.
So yeah, I think you know what, it should be illegal to blare your own audio out in public.
I agree. Oh, sorry, I'm ever so tired. You'd never know that I went to bed early and overslept.
Yeah.
I knew this was coming though because I've had fatigue for a few days and now I'm not feeling well. So that's what this is. Anyway, I agree. And do you know, I don't even like listening to a voice note when someone else is in the room, even if I'm at home and it's my house.
Yeah.
If I've got a voice note, I'm going to go off and sit on my own and listen to that. And I'm probably going to be on my own when I reply as well.
Yeah.
So it's just awkward, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. What about going to bed early and feeling smug about it?
What about getting up late and feeling smug about it?
Do you know, it baffles me to death why people who go to bed early are praised, but people who get up late are lazy. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. It's the same amount of sleep. It's just at a slightly different time. It makes no difference, surely. So yeah, I think that should be illegal.
Okay. What about eating the last biscuit and not telling anyone?
Well, I mean, in my house, it's my biscuits and it's not anyone's business.
Mm.
I don't know if I'd eaten someone else's last biscuit and not told them. I don't know. I probably wouldn't eat someone else's biscuits, to be fair, without being offered first.
Oh, that's
I'm not that sneaky, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm quite respectful, yeah. Well, I don't eat my housemate's stuff. He doesn't touch mine. If we want to borrow an egg or whatever, we just ask. We're not dicks about it. Not savages here, you know? How about standing in the wrong queue and committing to it?
Okay. Yeah. No. I feel like it feels illegal. I just think you know that, like, out the law of sod, if you then went, I'm in the wrong queue and got back in the other one, it'd turn out that that'd be the wrong queue then. Yeah,
I agree. And there's something about my pride that says, no, I've got to be deliberate about the fact I stood in this stupid queue now. I've got to pretend I want to be here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to admit I got it wrong. Oh, what's next? Leaving the house without lip balm and pretending it's fine. Well, I wasn't going to have a full meltdown in the street because I forgot my lip balm.
I mean, it's not often I wear lip balm. It's like a couple of days in the summer or whatever when my lips get really dry. But most of the time, lip balm doesn't bother me.
See, lip balm bothers me a lot, and I very, very much need my lip balm. So, yeah. But, it's very rare I go without it. And if I do, that's on me. And I do have to just pretend I'm fine. And it sucks. I really don't like having dry lips. It's horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah. Letting the phone ring because you simply cannot today. That does feel a bit illegal. I would probably just pick it up. Depends who it is. If it's my mother, I genuinely missed your call today, Mum. I am sorry. I've been hell of a busy today. I am stopped since I woke up. But if I don't very often watch the phone ring, it depends who it is, as I say. If it's someone who doesn't usually call me and I feel that they've overstepped their freaking mark a little bit, I will sit and watch that ring and then I'll message them afterwards. I'm so sorry. Did you mean to do that?
Yeah. Fair.
I always like to pretend, assume that they didn't mean to. It was an accident, so that they know that should have been an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about checking the weather, disagreeing with it, and then dressing wrong anyway?
That hurts my brain. So you check the weather, so you know how to dress.
Yeah.
And you think, well, that's a load of bullshit. I'm not having that.
Yeah.
So you dress how you want to dress, and it's wrong because the weather was right.
Yeah.
You're just an idiot. Why check the weather if you're going to make it up anyway?
Yeah, pointless checking it.
Exactly.
Oh, well, there we go.
How silly.
Yes.
What a silly sausage. Oh, well, that was fun. If anyone else can think of anything, do feedback us with things that you think feel illegal when they're actually not.
It's the meme of the week. Meme of the week. Meme of the week. So unique. It's the meme of the week. Meme of the week. Meme of the week.
Are we at that point already?
We're here. Can you flipping believe it?
No, I can't.
No, me neither. And neither can my meme because it's disappeared. I can't find the bloody thing. Oh, there it is. There it is. We're good. Oh, God. That was a moment. So would you like to know who won last week's meme of the week?
Yes.
It wasn't you.
Oh, no.
I finally pulled it back. It's taken, I don't know how many months at this point, but I've won one, and rightly bloody so. So, yes, thank you very much for all your votes. And what has Steve got to try and bring it back for himself this week?
This one's just stupid. I'm going to try and win it because it's stupid. So it says, there's literally no way a horse drew this carriage. It's got a picture of a horse-drawn carriage. And then it says, they don't even have hands.
Oh, no, that's really good. Okay, I got to share this one with you. So it's a couple of pictures of it's a cat, right? But it's all like fleecy. It's like got curly fur, right? Yeah. And someone's put, oh my God, is it a cat or a sheep? And someone else has put a shat. And the first person's got, don't call it that, please. And they've put a shitten. Oh God, we've both got quite good ones this week.
Yeah, we've both gone down
that
the
makes
route.
It. Yeah, we have. Well, that makes it spicy. So yes, head over to topicopedia.online, scroll down a little bit on the homepage, and vote for your favourite meme of the week. This is definitely going to be interesting. I'm really excited to see who wins this one.
It's rude, it's crude it might make you leak from laughing so hard you can't even speak. Two filthy jesters delightfully bleak. We'll make you laugh, snort and blush in a streak. It's Topicopedia's Joke of the Week.
Where do pirates get their hooks?
I don't know.
Second-hand stores.
I don't get it.
Pirate lose a hand and they get a hook, don't they?
Oh!
Second.
I'm so sorry. I thought you said parrot, not pirate. Oh no. Oh dear. Well, it was a good joke, that.
Thanks.
Okay, yeah. Good one.
People are usually shocked when they find that I have a police record,
Oh, are they?
but I love their greatest hits.
Oh. Dear. Oh,
What did one testicle say to the other?
I don't know.
You know, the guy in front of us is a real dick.
I like that. That's a good one. Oh.
We'll go with this one. A bus full of people was stopped by armed criminals on a quiet country road. And the leader boards the bus and commands all women to alight and then kill all the men. Bit brutal.
Oh.
And then outside he shouts, all you women are now going to be abused.
Oh.
And a young lady cries out and says, please, sir, my grandmother is very old and frail. Do anything you want to me, but please spare her. And the grandmother yells, quiet, child. When they say everybody, it's got to be everybody. Okay, I got one more for you.
Okay.
I called my friend yesterday, and on the phone he said he was very busy working on a special project.
Okay.
Yeah, aquathermal treatment of ceramics, aluminium, and steel under constrained environment. I was very impressed.
What?
Yeah. And then later I realised
Right.
he's washing the dishes under the supervision of his wife.
Oh my God. Oh God. Why did it take me so long?
Yeah. Aquathermal treatment of ceramics, aluminium, and steel under constrained environment.
Good God. That's
Well phrased.
the irony that you couldn't say that.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right. I'm going to start us off with quite a long one, and then we'll do the shorter ones at the end.
Yeah.
I normally do it the other way around, but you know, it's just the way it is in the prep today. So on the first day, God created the dog. And God said, sit all day by the door of your house and bark at anyone who comes in or walks past. For this, I will give you a lifespan of 20 years. And the dog says, that's a long time to be barking. How about only 10 years and I'll give you back the other 10? So God agreed. And on the second day, God created the monkey and said, entertain people, do tricks and make them laugh. For this, I'll give you a 20-year lifespan. And the monkey said, oh, monkey tricks for 20 years. That's a pretty long time to perform. How about I give you back 10 like the dog did? And God agreed. So on the third day, God created the cow and said, you must go into the field with the farmer all day long and suffer under the sun, have calves and give milk to support the farmer's family. For this, I will give you a lifespan of 60 years. And the cow says, that's kind of a tough life that you want to give me for 60 years. How about 20 and I give you back the other 40? And God agreed again. So On the fourth day, God created humans and said, eat, sleep, play, marry, and enjoy your life. For this, I'll give you 20 years. But the humans said, only 20 years? Could you possibly give me my 20? And the 40 the cow gave back, and the 10 the monkey gave back, and the 10 that the dog gave back. That makes 80. Okay? Yeah. Okay, says God, you asked for it. So this is why our first 20 years we eat, sleep, play, and enjoy ourselves. For the next 40 years, we slave in the sun to support our family. For the next 10 years, we do monkey tricks to entertain the grandchildren. And for the last 10 years, we sit on the front porch and bark at everyone.
That's a good one.
It's a good one. I like that one. How about give a man a fish and you will feed him for a day? We all know ones like this, don't we? Give a man a fish and you will feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and he will spend a fortune on gear he will only use twice a year. It's true. Yeah. It's funny when it's true. One day, Canada will become a superpower and take over the whole world.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you'll all be sorry.
I don't get it.
You don't get it? Because Canadians all apologise?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Okay, Steve didn't like that one. Well, I thought it was funny. Thieves broke into my shop and stole 15 cases. 15 cases of Red Bull. Red Bull. Huh. Yeah. I don't know how these people sleep at night.
No, not been sleeping for a long time.
No. Anyway, that's all we've got time for this week. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Topicopedia. As always, head over to topicopedia.online, fill out our sexy feedback form. Let us know how much you loved us or how much we sucked. And we'll read it out for you next week, probably. Also, don't forget to vote for your favourite meme of the week. Super duper important. You can also leave your feedback on any of our socials. Don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, all that stuff. We're not just saying it, we really need it. And we got 100 followers on our Facebook account, which is magic, really. It's amazing because we are so laid back with our accounts. So thank you ever so much for that. And yes, we'll see you next week. Love you. Bye.
Bye.